So I do want to talk about QSMP stuff because I promised I would. Okay, so 2023 was a year where I experimented with streaming more. I did QSMP is like the only thing that I've done like it, and it was really fun, really exciting. I got to delve into this whole new like world and community, made so many friends, but I think it got very overwhelming for me in the fact of just it got very overpowering in my mind, just participating in it. I'll be honest, it's because I think it's a really fun concept. It's got like there's constantly stuff going on, there's constant story, everyone's got like their own lore and plot, and it feels like every single day there's something new happening, and that's really fun for the audience and as a creator. But at the same time, it started kind of being too much for me in the fact that QSMP is like a full-time job, and I just don't have time to have another full-time job. And it started getting to me in the way where content has never gotten to me before. And when I say that, I don't mean like anything happened, like none of this is on QSMP's fault, this is on Quackity's fault. I'm just not really built for the environment and community that QSMP puts me in. It's very overwhelming. It's very everything is exciting and entertaining, and it was kind of like changing the way I thought about content, in the way of like, I just have to be a part of everything. I need to be constantly looking on Twitter and seeing what people say and making people exciting, and everything has to keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And it was really just starting to eat away at my just like everything in terms of like work balance, personal life balance, just like mental health. It's just really overwhelming to be in. And I decided, you know, a couple months ago, I was like, oh, okay, I reached a point where I decided I just wanted to feel a little normal again. So I took a break, tried to kind of like rebuild everything again, just not focus on it. It was partially the reason why I deleted Twitter, because it was every like moment of the day, if I wasn't streaming, I would be like checking Twitter, seeing what people are saying, and I just don't like living that life. I've never been the type of content creator to be like that, and it was kind of turning me into a person that I just didn't want to be. It wasn't like a bad person, but it was a version of myself that I decided that I didn't want to fuel, you know? Again, QSMP didn't do anything to me. It's a very exciting project, and it's hard to step away from it because it's so innovative, it's so exciting, it's so cool, and I'm so lucky to have been invited, and I'm so grateful for the opportunity to even be a part of it. But unfortunately, I just don't think it's for me in terms of it's just like too much. And so yeah, I decided I wanted to, like, taking the break, I was like, maybe if I can like get my shit together, kind of figure out like a healthy way to deal with everything and balance everything, maybe it would be something that I could come back to eventually. But after like taking the couple months off, I more and more was just deciding that it would be better to just not come back to it, unfortunately. I feel bad. I know a lot of you met me through QSMP, and I'm very grateful. I do want to stream still. It'll be not very often because I really only want to stream to record videos. It's okay if you only wanted to watch me for Minecraft. It's really okay. And if you decide that I'm not for you in terms of outside of Minecraft streams, then thank you for paying attention to me for a little bit. It was nice to have your viewership, and this is the end of the road for us in our content relationship, I suppose. I'm so grateful for Quackity. He's doing incredible stuff. It's so cool. It was you could say it was too cool. And it was destroying me. I've mentioned it before, I've just got really addictive personality, and I was just a little too addicted to just the environment that was in it. Not saying it's bad, I'm just saying I don't think I'm the right fit for it. In terms of like story and like my character and stuff, I did mention to the mods and the admins that I'm gonna be taking a really long break. I honestly asked them to just kill her. I asked them to kill Jaiden, and then if she came back, maybe she could like come back as, I don't know, something. We can just say that for lore's sake, we can just say unless the admins or like the story writers decide something else, she blew up. She was on the island, she knew the bombs were coming, and she just didn't want to go back. We can just say that. Nothing in store was ever gonna be good for her. I like tragic characters and I love torturing them, so nothing good was ever gonna happen to Jaiden because I like being evil like that, but I think that's a fitting message or a fitting story. She just blew up. The character is always in the hands of the admins, so if they want to change things, like they did say that maybe they'll tell some story through lore overall in the server, so if they ever want to do that, that's just whatever the admins want, totally can and totally fine with me. But until further notice, we can just assume that she's dead. Which I think it's probably a good little symbolism overall. But yeah, I'm sorry it took so long for me to say something. I just haven't streamed, didn't want to say it, like, didn't want to like post a document online. It's not really that serious. But yeah, thank you for everyone for joining me on my little Minecraft journey. It's unfortunately met its end. I appreciate all the opportunities and the people I've met through it. If anyone is sticking around, would like to move on with me, I don't really want to look back at QSMP for the rest of my streaming career, so it's not that I don't want to talk about it, I just don't want it to follow me around for forever, you know? So yeah, that's my stance on it. Things are good, I'm doing good, I'm doing the best I've been in a while. I think 2023 was good, but it was also very overwhelming and very much a lot for me. So yes, I appreciate your viewership, I appreciate your attention, I appreciate all the nice things you guys say about me. This community has been the most vocal in support I've ever had, and I do appreciate it, but this is goodbye. This is changing lanes. I'm going to be a much more variety streamer like I always wanted to be. From now on, it'll probably be streams will majority be for recordings, and yeah, that's the plan. That's what I want to do. Okay, I think I'm gonna call it there. I'll see you later. Bye bye.